What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Truck Bros YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I've got something exciting to talk about today. I've actually got a couple updates, but they're going to be separated in different videos. The biggest one, though, is sitting to the left of me. So let me get this swapped around, and you're going to get to see what we got. All right, so what we got here is a 85 GMC High Sierra, and she's whooped pretty good. The bed's garbage. The inside of it's actually really nice. It's a sad part. Like, not really a lot of dents or scratches in here, but the exterior, we've got dent here, tailgate's right there, roll pins jacked up. It's got new taillights though, wherever that big spider came from. And then, oh man, hold on, let me zoom out. Look at that. Oh my God, we've got 3 of 4 rally wheels, but I've got somebody that I'm gonna get some rally wheels from. And oh no, we only got 2 of 4 rally wheels. Sorry, I didn't know that. But the interior is pretty much gutted. I don't think that's the seat for this truck, but it's in pretty good shape. We do have some weight reduction here, a little bit there. Let's see, the cab corner's good. Well, the lower portion's good. We got a little weight reduction on the rocker. Oh yeah, this is neat too. Look at that. Look at that. And it's not a bad dent. I don't know why they didn't pull it. I don't know if you can see it there, but it was just a dent in the roof, and they just filled it with Bondo. They did have a dent here. Obviously, you could tell they tried to pull it. There's screw holes there, and you could see it's kind of tucked down in. It does have a sliding back glass though. That's pretty good. Windshield's trashed. The original doors are actually at my friend's house. I wish he would let me have those back, because I could probably find him another set of doors that are nicer. That way we can keep it all original. But it's going to be a hot rod power tour truck. I don't know if I'm going to make 2023, but definitely 2024, and it's going to stay exactly how it looks. Besides a bed, if I can find a bed, and I'm going to primer the whole truck, obviously. But it's going to be as ratty as possible, and I'm going to take it on the power tour. I've already got the power plant for the truck. I've already found a trans for the truck. I just got to go pick it up. I got to find a weekend I can get out there. And then I also have a guy that has a square body graveyard that I'm going to run out to and check out, because he has a bunch of parts that he's getting rid of at a fairly decent price. So we'll take a look at that. Obviously, there's nothing in the engine bay. Watch, I'll show y'all. Oh yeah, we got no bumpers, no grill. We got 3 headlights. Let's see. There's Bondo on the hood too. Did it latch? What the? It did. Come on. Look at that. All our glory. Even has their original jack in it. That's neat. No column, obviously, because you see the steering shaft laying there. That's going to go away and get vintage air. Oh, God. But we got some long tubes, which probably won't make a bit of difference because it's not going back with the SPC. It's going to be getting a modern engine. And then somebody ruined a perfectly good tilt. For some reason, they felt like it needed to be yellow with a really ugly shifter. So I'm probably not going to reuse that just because it's been painted. Or I may, I don't know, sand it down, repaint it. But regardless, I am super excited to do something with this truck. I didn't even know this, but this bed, this is actually a vinyl wrap. I didn't even know they vinyl wrapped the bed. So the truck used to be all blue, and I guess they did their own custom paint, which you could see, this is more than likely the original color of the truck. And then they just did their own thing, which I've kind of pieced that together by looking, you know, at this and, you know, the way that it is. I have to believe it because I'm seeing it. But they went through all the trouble of painting the interior, jamming the truck. Somebody put some time into this thing at some point in its life, which is crazy. So now we know what the original color was. It was this blue. Or maybe, I don't know, that might not be an original fender. That looks like there's brown hiding underneath there, unless it's like surface rust. That's probably just surface rust. But regardless, we could probably find a better truck, the more complete truck, but I got this thing very cheap. My buddy actually sold it to me for $100, and it's every bit of a $100 truck. It's probably worse than that in scrap, worst case. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to take that from a drum rear end to disc. We will upgrade some of the stuff in the front, probably new spindles. We'll drop it down, C-notch the truck. Like I said, it's still going to stay ratty. And it's getting a newer gen GM power plant. Not going to disclose that yet till I kind of iron out what I plan on doing. It's definitely going to get a 6-speed with overdrive. We may end up changing out to a newer rear end that already has factory disc brakes. But somebody went through a lot of trouble with this truck. I mean, look in here. Hold on. I'm going to zoom in. And you could see. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Somebody went through all the trouble of painting the frame. So the frame's already been painted once, which my buddy's trying to talk me into powder coating this thing. I don't know if I'm going to do it, which we're talking about the frame, not the whole truck. The truck's going to obviously stay ratty like this for the power tour. But look at all that Bondo, man. That is insane. We peeled it off in sheets, but I'm excited. The frame's straight on it. It may look crooked because the bed's not bolted down. It's not even attached. It's stretched. The only thing holding it on. It had new taillights in it that somebody made fit, or the damage happened afterwards. I don't know what necessarily led this truck to being parted out. Probably the wreck. I don't know. But it doesn't matter, because at least all the stuff that was in my way originally that I would have to tear out of this to start building the truck is gone. What kind of sucks is having to find doors, having to get the dash piece. It'll probably go digital gauges, because that makes sense. It's going to get vintage air, so all the stuff underneath the hood's going to be gone. It's going to get the block off panel. It's all going to be done up right, but as of right now for power tour, it's probably not going to have any air. It's probably not going to have any heat. We may have some doors from my friend that actually took the doors off this truck, because he's got solid popper doors with the solid glass, doesn't have the vent window in it. We may do some trading, buying, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's got some carpet too that he may let go for me. I'm probably gonna get the interior done up pretty okay for it. You know, it's gonna be nice. I don't know if I'm gonna keep an original bench in this, or if I'm gonna swap to a, I'm gonna swap to a split bench. I don't know what I want to do. I don't even think that's the original seat to this truck. It looks like it came out of an S10, but it lines up, so I'm assuming it had to have been. They went through all the trouble of doing diamond stitch and all that. Somebody put some time into it. And then I guess it got messed up before, and then somebody threw that in there. I don't know. But, I mean, they went through all the trouble of gutting this thing pretty well to paint all of this. I mean, you can see the original blue right there. They didn't paint right there, and they really didn't do a really good job of kind of sanding the interior down. But come on, get back in there. But like I said, hot rod power tour, we're going. This is gonna go. I may end up having to buy a whole parts truck. Ooh, there's a steering wheel. I gotta get that. May end up buying a whole parts truck. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the plan is at this point, besides getting the power plant in it, getting the chassis taken care of, because we're going to go ahead and paint the frame. Frame's going to be either painted, powder coated, whatever. It's going to happen before it goes to power tour. I'm going to get the chassis side of it done and get all this lined out in its wonderful glory. Put doors on it, clean up the interior a little bit, put carpet back in it. It's going to get kill mat, everything. I mean, we're finna put some time into this truck and make it really nice. Sorry, I'm in my backyard. There's my boat. But and I gotta winterize that. It's supposed to start getting cold again. But first off, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna do this all at, because this at my house, y'all seen the videos, I only got a carport to work out of. So I may end up buying a couple of those pop-up garages and sticking them back here and kind of laying a little plywood floor down, putting it in there, blowing the truck apart. That'll give me an area to paint it that's kind of out of the elements and kind of keep me dry and keep me from getting wet, as well as being able to just work on it without getting soaked. But yeah, that's it. That's going to be our next project for the channel. We're going to start putting videos out. This thing's fitting to get blown apart. That bed's going to get put over here in the yard somewhere over there or back there or something. and then we'll take all the stuff that we're not going to keep, not going to use, and it's going to get thrown into the bed of the truck and just kind of stacked up and kept. And you know, if we decide to refurbish, reuse, whatever the case may be, we will. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of videos on this truck. I even got an update video for my daily driver. I ended up buying a diesel a while back. It didn't work out. I got rid of it, bought me another vehicle. So we got to do an update for that too. A couple other things, but this is going to be the main focus on the channel for a little while. I'm not going to do anything with the new truck. It's just going to take a trailer and do what it's got to do. So like I said, stay tuned. We're going to be putting these videos out. May not be every week, may not be every 2 weeks, maybe every month. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take to do this, because I got to get parts together for it. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Just kind of getting a baseline idea. At least we got the power plant squared out, because that's going to be the most expensive part. I've already priced the swap kit out. I think it's swap time harness kits, I think is what I'm going to go with, or maybe even what is it? Dang, I can't remember. I've talked about it. Painless. There we go. The painless wiring kit. Holley makes the adapter kits for the engine, which is going to have the manifold, oil pan. They make all kinds of stuff, the pulley kit, the AC kit. So we've kind of got an idea of everything that's going to cost on that, which is not too terribly bad to get it to that point, which we may not even use a lot of that stuff right now, like I said, because we're just going to get it running. We're going to get it driving and get it, you know, stop, go. Get it as legal as possible to drive on the road and be comfortable, you know, have tunes and such. We're not going to cut the dash out. I don't think it's cut out already. Nope, somebody already cut it out. So it's already been molested. So have to molest this truck. It's already been done. Somebody's already ruined it. So, dang, that sucks. I didn't notice that whenever I bought the truck. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. We'll work with it. Like I said, it's a factory air truck, so it's got the vents. I looked up dashes for this thing, because my buddy's got a slick aftermarket dash for his square body truck, and I would love to have it. Man, that thing is $1,500. So we may just try to find a good parts truck that doesn't have one that's been like heated on and cracked on super bad. I mean, it's gonna be hard to find, but we'll probably find one, and we'll just, you know, vinyl dye it for temporary purposes and make it look okay, you know. It's gonna be ratty for the trip. I gotta get a windshield. I got a lot of stuff to do. Got a lot of stuff to do and a little time to do it in. Well, a little time, a lot of time, but it's gonna fly by pretty quick. So keep watching. Like I said, we're gonna keep rolling them out. They may take a little while, but this thing's gonna get done. It's gonna be running. I'm excited.